This week, Columbia Mayor Barbara Buffalo returned from her trip to Switzerland. That trip included 8 female mayors from across the U.S. as part of a delegation to Switzerland to discuss local government issues. ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us live outside City Hall. Mitchell, Buffalo says the trip will not cost taxpayers any money.
Lucas, the trip was organized and paid for by the Swiss government in an effort to get leaders from both countries together to discuss a variety of different topics. Buffalo visited 5 different cities in 5 days to learn how their local governments are tackling some of the same issues that Columbia is facing. Buffalo says that the 8 other mayors that joined her all needed housing, and one of her takeaways from the trip was Zurich's Department of Housing Statistics, which uses data to try and be ahead of the curve where housing gentrification might start to happen.
And it reminded me of what we're doing right now with the county in the housing assessment in our study, where we're looking at the data, like how old are some of the housing that we have? Where are some of the areas where there are utilities, but there is vacant land? And what can we do? What we could do is look at what Zurich did, which is they look at, okay, how do we look at some of these homes or these areas might be being kind of changed over? What can the city do to help allow that to happen, but also maintain the sort of community character that they have going on? And how can we incentivize so that we can bring down the cost of it so they're not just pushing people out?
Buffalo also looked into homelessness, handling drug use, and road safety.
For me, I think the coolest thing that they do is that they do a plan and then they implement it. And that's my biggest takeaway, is that always building in those implementation actions into the plans that we're doing and starting to resource that.
This marked Buffalo's 3rd trip overseas in the last 7 months. Reporting live in Columbia, Mitchell Kaminsky, ABC 17 News.
Mitchell, thank you. The other 2 trips included a visit to China as part of the U.S. Heartland China Association and the COP28 Climate Summit in Dubai with the U.S. Conference of Mayors last fall. The trips were paid for by those organizations.